What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Mail Call. I have quite a few items on the mail call today. One set of items is from the Toyhio trip that I took with Jackson and Hybrid Toy Reviews. You should definitely go check out Hybrid's channel and go check out our guag that we did on that. And then I also got my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store came in today. So I am going to be showing you guys all of the figures that I got with that as well. So I'm going to give it a minute here, just let a couple people roll in, and give it a minute, let the folks come in and join the stream, and then I'll start showing off some of the mail call stuff. So obviously, Hybrid Toy Reviews first. Hybrid is a channel member, and Hybrid is one of the guys I went to Toyhio with. So definitely go check out Hybrid's channel. He did a vlog on Toyhio, as we did as well. Of course, now we have 80s Kid from the 90s. What's going on, dude? Connor, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you in here. And, of course, Commander Cook. Commander Cook just had a surgery today, so everyone send some prayers Commander Cook's way. Wish him a speedy recovery from his surgery. Nothing life-threatening or anything like that, but yeah, still nice, cool surgery. So, yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Everyone doing well? We got a little mail call for you today. I'm very excited. I got some pretty cool stuff for you guys to show off here. Oh, Phantom Menace Dennis, another channel member in here. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the channel membership. It's been awesome. I'm also sipping on some coffee because I got to work in an hour and a half. So we're going to have a little bit of a shorter stream tonight because I need to go to work and I need to finish getting ready for work. It won't take long, but yeah. 80s Kid wants to know how the Deadpool trailer was. I thought it was amazing. I love the first Deadpool movies, first two of them. So I'm equally excited for the third one. And whoa, 212 Hunter coming in with a $20 dono super sticker. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you so much. Hunter is also another channel member. We got a ton of channel members in here tonight, as well as Hunter is a member in our Gungan Boss tier of our Patreon. If you guys didn't know, if you're in the Gungan Boss tier of our Patreon, which is in the description, it's linked below, you can join that. We do monthly giveaways, so everyone gets to join in on the monthly giveaways there. And this coming month on March 1st, if you join the Patreon before March 1st, we will be giving away the Cal Kestis Black Series figure from Jedi Fallen Order that came out around 2019. So if you are looking for that figure, you should definitely get in on that. But yes, thank you, Hunter. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi in here as well. What's going on? I just saw you. I was just at your house. We just recorded a podcast tonight. And then we have 80s Kid from the 90s. Yes, if you didn't know, you should totally join our Discord because I just did a Optimus Prime Generation 1 model kit I bought months ago at Hobby Lobby that I finally finished building last night. So that was cool. And then I see Fig Fury has joined. Fig Fury has been a member for 3 months. Again, join that channel membership, guys. What's going on, Fig? The channel membership is just 99 cents a month. And if you join it, you get access to exclusive stickers, badges in our comment section. You get priority in our comment section as well. And then on top of that, too, you also get reviews early. I've been putting out the action figure reviews that I do early for the channel members. So I think that's a good segue. I think we've got enough people in here now. I'll start going over some of the reveals here. So, like I said, my first bit of reveals is going to be from Toyhio. Also, shout out to Phase 2 Action Review. What's going on, man? Yeah, so Toyhio was this toy show that I went to with Jackson and Hybrid Toy Reviews. None of us really knew the scale of like how big it actually was going to be. We thought it was just going to be a little rinky-dink toy show with maybe like a flea market style going on. We showed up and there were like 100 people in line waiting outside. So we immediately were like, oh, wow, this is a little bit bigger. And then Jackson and I are standing in line and this woman behind us in line is talking to another guy. And she goes, yeah, this show is a lot of 80s toys and wrestling toys. And Jackson and I kind of shot each other a look like, oh man, this is gonna be a little bit of a sucky show. And then we walked in and it was anything but what she had said it was. So, it was so much Star Wars stuff. Again, just check out the vlog. There was tons of stuff that I found. But yeah, and then also ICCC gang rep hard. I am going to ICCC this year. I will finally make it. I got my vacation days. They're locked in. They cannot be taken away. So I'm going to be there. But yeah, without further ado, let's pop into these my haul here from we'll do the one at Toyhio first. So the first pickup that I found at Toyhio, this is a figure I've been wanting for a while. I'm a huge fan of the Battlefront 2 game, and as a huge fan of that game, I want all the action figures that come along with it. And this is one that I was still kind of getting into collecting. I wasn't collecting really battle droids, and my collection was definitely not as expansive as it is now. So yeah, I got the heavy battle droid from Battlefront 2. This is the Geonosis style appearance, but originally it was the default appearance. So got the battle droid. He comes with all the different blasters that the heavy battle droid comes with. So needless to say, I'm super excited about this guy. Got him for $20. So to get him for his original retail price is even cooler. And then, yes, I do have a Battlefront. It's a Battlefront series shelf. So I also have like that Imperial Shock Trooper that they did for Battlefront 2015. Any figure that's from Battlefront, I have a whole shelf for that. Yeah, I'm excited about the B1. And then, yeah, dude, this is it. This is gonna be the Toyhio haul here. So the next thing that I got was from these guys. I bought several things from them because they were at Comic-Con Erie the last couple years that we've been at Comic-Con Erie. These guys have a booth. They're like a collective of collectors that kind of liquidate people's collections. So I finally got my hands on the Amazon exclusive 3-pack, and it comes with this Mandalorian with the Beskar spear. I did a review on this. If you want to check out the review early, you can check it out right now if you're a channel member. However, if you're not, it'll come out in 2 days. So yeah, I got the Mando. This is the older Mando, but the way they did the silver paint for the Beskar looks really good on him, and I wanted him because of that spear, that Beskar spear. Really wanted that guy. And then also it comes with a Grongle because everything comes with a Grongle. So I did get the Grogu with him. This one's cool. It's different. I like that it's sitting and not standing up. Although I think it might be because I also just recently got this for like $15. I thought it was going to be the same as this single carded Grogu. I picked up, I think it was on sale on Big Bad Toy Store, maybe, or Hasbro Pulse, one of the two. But it was $15 for the single carded. So I picked him up. And actually, they are different Grogus. So I'm very happy that it's not the same figure. So more Grongles. Everyone loves them some Grongle. Yes. Everyone loves a Grongle. Boys need a Toyhio. Everyone needs some Toyhio. They are doing their next show on June 15th. So if you want to check out that one, myself and Hybrid are absolutely going. And anyone else that wants to tag along and meet up at Toyhio, I think you should do it because it was well worth the travel to go there. And we were only there for a couple hours. You kind of go in, you go out, there's other collector spots in the area that Hybrid was telling us about too. So yeah, back to the reveals. Then the third figure in that 3-pack is this awesome Ahsoka. She comes with this soft goods poncho and the hood goes up and it looks really good when it's up. And it also looks really good when it's down. Some of these soft goods cloaks, they don't look too good when you put the hood down. Hers looks perfect. It doesn't look like it's, stuck out a bunch. So I'm really happy with this Ahsoka. She's already replaced my Mando Ahsoka for my season 2 Mando shelf. So very happy with that. Sweet reveal. I was very happy. I think I got that pack for $75. And considering I want to say it was 70 retail, I'll take 75 all day. Very happy with that pickup. Another one I found at this booth called Midlife Crisis Collectibles, which I thought was a hilarious name. I found the Orange Line original Phase 1 clone. This guy had a complete set of all of the original Orange Line and Blue Line Black Series figures, and they were all legit. They were not knockoffs. They did not say Star Wall on the box. But yeah, I was super happy. I got this guy for I think $30, and for no shipping, no tax. I think 30 is a fair deal for this guy. I want every single version of the Clone Troopers from the Black Series line, and this is one that I needed. Especially from those older clones. So it may be on an old clone body that's a little inferior to what we have now, unless you're 212 Hunter. But I was still really happy. And you can expect I will eventually put out reviews on all this stuff. But obviously there's new figures that I just got from Big Bad Toy Store today that I'm going to have to, get those out first for relevancy. Let's just go back in the chat real quick here. Yeah, the con was great. Also, Stuck in Carbonite, welcome to the stream. He is a Grand Admiral tier Patreon member. So, thank you, Stuck. You are awesome for that. 11 and a half hours away from Ohio. Doesn't matter. You should still go. It's worth the 11 and a half hours. I think that we will eventually get Ahsoka the White. If TVC just got it pipelined, it's coming for Black Series. Just give it some time. Let's see. And then I think Obi-Shan said he skipped that 3-pack. I did too. That was the thing, was I skipped it. I didn't think it was going to sell out because a lot of the backlash from the collector community, people were saying they weren't going to buy it. But now here we are with, it's been sold out. And that was the first time I've ever seen it in the wild. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you joined the Hot Toys gang with that Anakin. You're going to become like me. I have 4, and I have that Hot Toys ATRT is coming this summer, it sounds like. So, let's see. And then, yeah, 2013 clone mold. According to Schultz Law, you have to get all your clones on the awful 2013 mold because the helmet looks better than the new clones. Trash opinions from Hunter. I get them for free every day. All right. And I got from the same booth, I got that 3-pack. I picked up the single carded Praetorian Guard. Similarly to how I want to get all the clone troopers. If you can see in the corner there, that's my first order shelf. I get all of the unique trooper variants for the first order. This was the one. I have the Praetorian from the Guardians of Evil 4-pack. But this is one that I did not have. And I got him for $25. Literally just standard Black Series pricing nowadays. So if I see something's for 20 or 25, I'm never going to turn my head to it, especially when it's older. This is like 5 or 6 years old now. So it was worth getting. But yeah, let's see. What else did I get at Toyhio? I think I've only got a few more things here. I picked a couple things up at from Buy Sell Trade Ashtabula. There's this one guy, Mark. Shout out to Mark, is a good friend of Hybrids. And so I did finally get, before the con even happened, Hybrid texted me and said that, because he knows I collect all the TBC clone troopers on card back. You can see them over on the wall there. And I did not have Commander Wolf. So I finally got myself a Commander Wolf, nice minty on card. He does have a little bit of a QC issue on the chest paint there, but it's not very noticeable. And to be honest, I'm never going to open him, so I don't quite care. So very happy with the Commander Wolf. He looks pretty sick. And then one of the coolest things that I got was I actually found at that same booth the Tusken Chieftain Black Series figure. I was stoked to find this. This is the guy, the wave for him. It's double packed for all these. It's him, the Glavis Ringworld Mando, the Cad Bane, and the Pike Soldier. This guy looks awesome, and he's a cool action figure too. The Tusken scenes, I know some people didn't really like Book of Boba Fett, but the Tusken scenes were some of my favorites in the Book of Boba Fett show. I was really happy to get this guy. The soft goods on him are fantastic, and this is another one that if you're a channel member, you can watch this review right now. It's coming out tomorrow for public viewers, but if you're a channel member for 99 cents a month, you can watch this right now, as well as that review for the 3-pack, which is coming out on Valentine's Day. You can already watch that if you're a channel member. So give me one moment while I sip on my coffee. So, hey, Dennis hitting me with a $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for that. You are awesome. I really appreciate your support, dude. Fun fact, we actually met Dennis for the first time at Comic-Con Erie last year. He drove up to meet us in person. And he's just super awesome, cool guy. You know, ever since we met him, he watches all of our stuff. And we'll have to meet up again soon, Dennis, because I know you're in our general area. So if we're down around your neck of the woods, we'll let you know. I do know that we are going to, Jackson and I were talking about it today when we recorded. We're talking about going to Steel City Con, wherever they move that venue to. So just know that we're planning on that. And then Sean says, the Pike. Yep. Yeah, dude. I have not seen that wave at all because I do plan on getting the Cad Bane just because he's slightly different from the 2-pack Cad Bane. The facial expression is different. And then I do want the Pike Soldier as well. So, and then let's see here. Dude, I also agree with this because there are so many OT collectors with the Tuscan Chieftain because there's so many OT collectors out there. This guy, I said it in the review, he would look great in any kind of Cantina dio that people are doing or any kind of dio for like anything Tatooine. And since we've had the Tuscan Raider multiple times in the Black Series, a figure like that is going to help break up the monotony of just a bunch of them together, you know? But yeah, and then shout out to you, Fig Fury. Thank you for the super chat. Random Tuscan noise. Actually, I think this is a TikTok and a YouTube short on our channel, and it might also be on our Instagram Reels. There was when the Tuscans would talk in the Mandalorian. I think we did a little thing. I think Jacob started it where we would just go like it would talk like Tuscans. So that's random Tuscan noise. But yeah, so I think that's really it for my Toyhio reveals. I have 2 more. I did pick up some gifts for my dad and my brother. For my dad, I picked him up the Black Series Probe Droid. My dad is a huge fan of Empire, so I had to get him the Probe Droid. And then I picked up for my brother there was a booth that was selling all of the Vale's Toy Store clone troopers. So I picked him up. My brother loves the 212th. He's a trader. He doesn't like the 501st like me. He likes the 212th. And for him, I picked up the 212 Medic with that backpack. Super cool. And then I also picked him up the Black Series Clone Commando from the Bad Batch line. So those were his gifts. And then these, if you guys don't know, I've been having this itch recently. I don't know. I've been seeing like Hybrid said the same thing. Jackson said the same thing. I've been seeing some other, a lot of my collecting friends have been having similar feelings to me for this affinity for older figures that we grew up with. I think we're starting to all become boomers a little bit because all we want to do now is collect stuff from our childhood instead of collecting stuff that's new. So I found these. I had both of these as a kid. That's the key thing here. So in 2007, Target did these little 2-packs that came in these little cylinders, and they were called Order 66 2-packs. They say right on the top, Star Wars Order 66. They did 6 of them. They each came with a Jedi or a Sith, and then they came with a unique clone trooper. As you can see, they were all Target exclusive. Funnily enough, Target does the same exclusive stickers back in 2007 that they do now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. But yeah, so this one is Anakin, and all the Jedi had all soft goods. Aside from their pants, everything is soft goods. So you have an Episode 3 Anakin, and then you have a blue ARC Trooper, kind of, again, this is pre-Clone Wars. So this would have been just like ARC Trooper Alpha, or just, an ARC Trooper that you would have seen in the 2003 Clone Wars series. Try not to let too much glare from the light on there so you can see these guys. But they come, on these little plastic stands that are elastic stripped down to the bottom of the package. So they'll shake around, but they won't fall in the cylinder there. And they have little backgrounds. And there's this really cool art on the back of all of them. You can see that Hayden Christensen art there with the clone. Looks really cool. This is a cool one. I had this one as a kid. This is an awesome, awesome set. My dad ended up collecting all 6 of these, I remember. This was about when my dad started to get out of collecting as heavily as he was. But those packs were sick. And then the other one that I got was the one with Palpatine. And then this is Commander Vil. excuse me, I thought for sure this guy was Commander Appo, but apparently he is a clone commander called Commander Vil. Literally almost identical to Appo, except for the leg armor. But you have a Palpatine, again, all soft goods there. I love that grimacing face right there. Reminds me a lot of the new Black Series Star Killer. And then on the back here, again, you have just some amazing, amazing artwork. I hope this is coming through because I know my camera is not the highest resolution, but the art on these is just awesome. So I already found a spot for both of these in my collection room here. I put up a new shelf that I ordered just for these. They look awesome. I'm probably not going to get all 6, but I did also get these from the same booth that was selling that 3-pack and that Praetorian Guard that I picked up. I saw those. We took like one lap around the convention, and then we came back a little bit later and did another roundabout where we kind of were a little more choosy. It was kind of like, you want to go through the first time right when it opens for the grails and stuff. And then when you go through your second time, you're picking through a little bit more. But yeah, so that was cool. And again, I've been having an affinity for some older Star Wars toys from when I was a kid. So that was awesome to see something like that. Let's see. I'm just going to go through the chat here. Yeah, those cylinders are cool. The Superior Clone Wars, man. I love my Tartakovsky. Then Stuck is absolutely right. The 2003 ARC Troopers were just a different breed than what we have. Yes, 80s Kid is right. I did have the Appo and the Vader, and that was one of the best Vader figures. It's probably the best at its time. Yeah, it was dude, it's cool. They had another one there that was with a Weequay Jedi and then like a yellow ARC Trooper, but I passed on that one. And the deals were not bad for these either. I think the one with Palpatine, which is funny if you look, it's got this little clearance sticker for originally these were $10 and they had it on sale for $7. You could get this, which nowadays would probably be a $30 to $40 release, and you could get it for $10 back in the day. Oh, how times have changed. Thanks, Obama. But but I think the Palpatine one was $50, and I think the Anakin one was $45, which even to today, I mean, these are super hard to come by nowadays, especially these two, the Anakin and the Palpatine. So for me, it's like I couldn't pass on them, especially since I had them as a kid and how cool they look in box. Yeah, dude, everyone jumping in the chat here with the price thing, dude. Like I thought that was awesome. The $7 thing. I was like, oh, so these were on clearance at one point, of course, But yeah, so that's my haul from Toyhio. And then I set up the stream like early this morning. I'm on third shift right now, so I went to bed at like 7 a.m. So I set up the stream before I went to bed, woke up, and I had a FedEx box on my porch and a Big Bad Toy Store box. I was getting to the point with some of the things in my pile of loot with Big Bad Toy Store where they were like, hey, we're going to ship this in like 5 days if you don't ship it now. So I just kind of shipped. I was kind of waiting. I shipped everything all at once. And so I have 7 more Black Series figures that I'm going to have to review all of. So we will get that going, but I'm going to check in the chat here. If anyone has any questions real quick. 80s Kid wants to know, yes, they had a little bit of everything ever imaginable. That's why Toyhio was so cool, because you could bring people who only collect Marvel. Like if you had a group of friends where everyone collected a different like franchise, everyone would be like happy because there was enough of everything where I didn't feel like I was constantly like looking for the next Star Wars thing, because I would go to the next booth and there'd be more Star Wars stuff, but they had stuff from every franchise. So yeah, they had literally every Star Wars product you could imagine. Someone had a HasLab Razor Crest for like, I think it was $500, which is ridiculous. I've never seen one that low. And, I honestly thought about it, but I was like, where would I put it? I already have the Ghost coming. I don't need another HasLab that I need to try and cram in this room here. Oh, we've exposed Hunter. Yes, there is a cylinder with Obi and a 212. Yes, there is. And then, did they have any Hot Toys? They did. There were a couple booths. There wasn't a lot. There was one booth that was selling the animated 1/6 scale figures that Jacob has reviews on the channel. There was someone selling those for around retail. That was the other thing about the show, was everything was like around retail or lower, because it's collectors getting rid of stuff for other collectors, you know? And then, oh man, 80s kid, you better mark down June 15th on your calendar, buddy. You better mark it down. But oh, Commander Cook, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. The super chat, we really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us. You know, and honestly, this is what keeps us going. You know, Republic credits are no good around here. Republic credits, I need something more real. Cook is always cooking. Cook's cooking even when he is laying in the hospital. So and then as Fig says, cylinder, yes, Hunter will actually, he'll start buying every single 2/12 cylinder pack that has ever existed. And he'll build his house out of the 2/12 cylinder packs. So again, thank you, Cook, for the super chat. That's awesome. But yeah, real quick, now I'm going to get into my haul from Big Bad Toy Store. So these are all new Black Series figures that I was just sitting on for the last few months. The first one here is the last of, if you can see them up here, I have the 4 Holocom figures. And the 5th one, which I was waiting on from Big Bad, was the Han Solo. So I now have the Han Solo. And this guy's actually like going for money on like eBay right now. He's like selling for more than retail for some reason, which is kind of crazy considering all the other ones are like losing value. So I'm going to get this guy reviewed soon as well, because I've reviewed the other 4 Holocom figures, so I may as well review this one. But yeah, Han Solo, I now have the complete set. I do really like the Holocom figures. If you're on the fence about them, I would put them like, they're definitely cooler than Credit Collection or Carbonized Collection because they have the light up feature. And they actually, like, the pucks are like life size. So it's like 1-to-1 scale, but they're cool. You know, I like them a lot. And for a gimmick, you know, it's something I can show people when people come over to my house and go, oh yeah, and if you press this button, they light up and they go, ooh, ah. So there's that. And then I picked up, these are all mainline stuff that I just haven't gotten. Actually, crazily enough, I actually picked this up 2 days before Carl Weathers passed away. You know, God rest his soul. That was awful news to get in the last week or two. But I actually, this figure was on sale at Big Bad Toy Store for, I think, $12 or $15. So, I mean, if you're looking for this figure, this is one I was waiting to go on sale. You know, because I have the season 1 Grief Karga. So I waited a while for this guy to go on sale. But again, you know, very sad about Carl Weathers passing, you know, Apollo Creed and all the other characters he's played. And, you know, he's part of the Star Wars universe forever. So, you know, kind of crazy, though, that I picked this up just a couple days before he died. But yeah. So there's that. And then all these other ones are from newer waves. So I did pick up the new R2-D2 from The Mandalorian. He's going to go on my Mando Season 2 shelf next to my Light Cruiser Luke. This is the new accurately scaled R2-D2. So I'm pretty excited about this coming out. So I can finally, this will be my first, this will be my first astromech that's accurately scaled, because I do have the astromech that came with the Galaxy's Edge First Order 4-pack. But yeah, this R2, I'm really excited to review this one because I haven't reviewed a astromech droid since we started doing reviews on the channel. So speaking of astromechs, I also got R5-D4. So I'm very excited to show off this one on the channel too. And again, if you want to check out our reviews on the channel early, you can always do that if you join our channel membership. But this guy is super cool as well. Very excited to check out some astromechs, do something a little different, breaks up the monotony of all the reviews that I do on the channel. And then let's see, just kind of going back here, just making sure I didn't miss anything here. People are just talking about cooking. Han looks to be the best. Maybe that's why people are buying him up so much because he's the best looking one. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. I couldn't tell you what building it is, to be honest. It's like it used to be a hotel, but now it's like just a convention center because the hotel part closed down. So they just use it for events. Look up Toyhio on Instagram or X. You'll be able to find their account, and they're posting all the time the exact location because they do it at the same place all the time. So yes, and yeah, I'm very glad that I have both the Carl Weathers figures now. Also, what's up, Max Rebo Experience? How long until I have a battle between my R2 and my Yoda? I think that I will do that as my intro for that review. How about that? But then I picked up the other 3 figures that I picked up as far as Black Series goes. I did get the Professor Hu Yang. This was one, again, I was just sitting on some of these. This is one of those that was going to ship. If I didn't ship my whole pile of loot, these items were going to ship. Very excited to review this guy. He's been out for a couple months now, but he looks super cool. And I loved Hu Yang in the Clone Wars, and I'm really glad that they picked such an obscure character to bring into the new show with the Ahsoka series. He's a great character, great counterpart to Ahsoka and Sabine. And then, of course, I also got the other one from that wave, General Hera Syndulla. So she's great. You know, she looks a little scary, but aside from looking a little scary, nightmare. She is cool nonetheless. So she is mommy. So can't go wrong with that. So, and then last but not least, I did also pick up the Mando Fleet Commander. He was in my pile of loot. And honestly, can never go wrong with some rando Mandos, man. Every Mandalorian they release, I will pick up because they're cool. They're awesome. And I love the color schemes. And the more of them you have on the shelf, they're like clone troopers or stormtroopers. You know, the more you have on the shelf, the cooler it looks. I will let you guys know one thing that I am looking for right now that I have, my pre-order is not shipped or fulfilled through Big Bad, and I've not been able to find it, is the Black Series Marok. I have not seen it once in the wild. I saw it at the toy show. People were selling it for like $45, $50, and I would not bite on that. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that Marok and how much people collectors in our community talk so much crap on that figure. That's the one that no one can find. You know, I've seen Star Killer in store, which I never thought I would see, and I don't see Marok in store. So yeah, you got your Marok from Pulse. I might have to check that out. I don't know. I'm weird though, because even though I have Pulse Premium, I usually just wait for my pre-orders to fulfill through Big Bad Toy Store because I like supporting the smaller businesses. So I usually just go through Big Bad and then I just wait for the pre-orders to fulfill, or I'll find it in the wild and then just cancel my pre-order. That's typically what I do, but maybe I'll check Pulse. But yeah, everybody. So, you know, that's my haul from both Toyhio and from Big Bad Toy Store coming in clutch today. We're dropping in some figures. Needless to say, I have a lot of reviews to do. Needless to say, so I got a lot of work to do coming up here. My next couple days off are going to be a lot of recording because I also have like 10 Micro Galaxy Squadron ships that I need to review. So I've got my work cut out for me, but I'm going to do these newest to oldest just for the sake of like relevancy and things like that, which I was also really happy. This I could not find from Series 4. I missed out on the pre-order on this. I finally found this. The TIE Interceptor is starting to finally hit stores. So if you're looking for the TIE Interceptor, it is, I think, like solid cases too, are starting to hit Walmarts. So definitely keep an eye out. And then Series 5 of Micro Galaxy Squadron is starting to hit as well. So make sure to keep an eye out for a brother, okay? Keep an eye out for me. Let me know if you find any Series 5 Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff. I'm all over that. That U-Wing they revealed the other day looks sick. Let's see. Westside Walmart had Marok a week or one ago. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and check on that because I think I've been to the 2 other Walmarts in my area. And honestly, I don't know about your guys' Walmarts in your area, but I know the Walmart in my area has been stacked with Black Series figures. The Balin and Shin Wave has like 4 or 5 cases, and it's amazing. I'm so happy that we're getting to a point in distribution where we're starting to get back to good figures like that, like good figures where, you can show up and there's pegs full of figures. It's a good feeling. Reminds me a lot of like the days when I was a kid, when I would go to the store and just see all the Star Wars products. It's a lot more fulfilling than going and seeing the same 2 peg warmers every time you go. I also, yeah, Big Bad, that's my place, man. I love to go to Big Bad for all the main line and all my fan channel too. Sometimes I go to GameStop. Like if I see it in store, I'll go through GameStop. But Big Bad, those are my people, man. And then, yeah, I agree, dude. I'm going to have to hold on to that pre-order because I do have a pre-order through Big Bad. It just never fulfilled. Yeah. Oh, you know me, man. I've been grinding the reviews. You know me. I've been doing my thing, man. Yeah, that's kind of what I hear. I guess it depends on the area you live in. I think my area has been great with distribution lately, especially at Walmart. They suck with online orders. So, and then let's take a look here. And that MGSU wing, dude, I can't wait. It's slightly underscaled, but I'm okay with that because there's only so much you can do when it comes to that small of a scale. So. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to cut it here. A nice little short, sweet stream, because I got to go to work in under an hour. So I'm going to go trim up the beard and the mustache and get myself going to work. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for a stream, for a mail call. I will, if I find anything else, if I load up some more goodies, I will make sure to do another one of these. They're so much fun to do. And thank you guys so much for those of you who gave us super chats and super stickers and everything like that. I really appreciate you guys, and you guys will never know how much we appreciate all of your stuff you guys do for us. And also Commander Blythe first, right as we're peacing out here, had to be the first guy to be last. So everyone, I hope you had a good night. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will catch you for some awesome content coming forward. Bad Batch in 10 days or less, almost a week until Bad Batch. So let's get it going. Have a good day.